Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are going on a journey. We're heading to an ancient Shinto shrine in Japan, and we're going to try to uncover something really incredible. How centuries-old traditions might, just might, hold the key to some of our biggest, most modern challenges.
So this is the big question we're tackling today. Just think about it. How can an ancient shrine, a place literally steeped in history, how can that offer us a path to a sustainable future?
I know, it sounds like a huge leap, right? But trust me on this one. Stick around because the connection is absolutely fascinating.
All right, let's start our journey. Imagine we're arriving right now, standing at the entrance of a really special place. This is Hokoko Shrine, located right in the heart of Osaka.
So, this shrine isn't just any shrine. It's dedicated to a huge figure in Japanese history, Toyotomi Hideyoshi. I mean, this guy's story is incredible. He came from a really humble background and ended up being the very first leader to unite all of Japan back in the 16th century. Oh, and he also built the original Osaka Castle. So yeah, this place, it's a big deal.
And the very first thing you see, the first thing you walk through, is this, the Torii Gate. Now this isn't just some decorative archway. No way. It's a powerful, powerful symbol. The idea is, the second you pass under it, you are intentionally leaving the normal, everyday world behind you and stepping into a sacred space.
Okay, so we've passed through the gate. We're in the sacred space. Now, as we get closer to the heart of the shrine, we have to prepare ourselves. And that starts with some really important purification rituals.
You'll come to a spot called the Chozuya, and here you do this simple but really meaningful cleansing ritual. You use a ladle to pour water over your hands, and then you rinse your mouth. But it's about so much more than just, being physically clean. The whole point is to purify your mind and your body before you approach the kami. That's the Shinto word for the gods or spirits. It's all about centering yourself.
And get this, even the path you're walking on is filled with symbolism. The main path is called the Sando, and it's thought to represent a birth canal. Seriously, as you walk down this path toward the center of the shrine, you're symbolically traveling through a mother's womb to meet the deity. Wow, it's such a profound idea, right?
Okay, so once you get to the main shrine building, there's a very specific way to offer your prayer. First, you gently toss a 5 yen coin into the offering box. Fun fact, this is kind of a pun in Japanese that sounds like you're wishing for a good connection. Then, you bow deeply twice. After that, you clap your hands twice. This is to get the kami's attention. Then you put your hands together, make your prayer, and when you're done, you do one final deep bow.
All right, so we've cleansed ourselves, we've walked the symbolic path, and now here we are standing right in front of the main sanctuary. And this is where we get to the most powerful lesson in all of Shinto.
So, what do you think is inside? What do you think represents the deity? I'll give you a little hint. It's probably something you look at every single day. Any ideas?
Yep. Inside the main sanctuary, there's a mirror. That's it. No golden statue, no intricate idol, just a mirror.
And the symbolism here is just so deep. First off, it reflects you, the person praying. It's a reminder to be mindful of your own actions. But it also means that everything it reflects is equal. And maybe most importantly, it's teaching us that the divine spirit, the kami, isn't in some far-off heaven. It's right here. It's in everything. It's in you, it's in the trees, the birds, even man-made things like cars.
And that right there, that mirror, perfectly sums up what Shinto is all about. It's not really a religion with a bunch of strict rules. It's more of a mindset. It's all about gratitude and having a deep, profound respect for nature and everything in it. And because of that, it's incredibly inclusive. Shinto shrines are open to absolutely everyone, no matter what you believe.
Okay, so now let's bridge the gap. Let's connect this ancient philosophy to its super deep historical roots. And you'll start to see why this is all more relevant today than ever before.
This way of thinking goes way, way back. It has roots in Japan's Jomon period, which started about 10,000 years ago. And for 7,000 years, think about that. People lived in a pretty peaceful society, totally in harmony with nature. That spirit, that cooperation and worship of nature, that's the foundation Shinto is built on.
And this open, inclusive nature is what really makes Shinto stand out. If you look at many monotheistic religions, there's often this idea that theirs is the one absolute truth. And historically, that's led to conflict. But Shinto, it's way more flexible. It accepts other beliefs. In Japan, it coexists perfectly with Buddhism. It's totally normal for people to practice parts of both faiths.
And here it is. This is where it all clicks into place. You take these ancient Shinto principles, and they line up almost perfectly with the UN's Modern Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. Shinto's reverence for nature, that's SDG 13, climate action. The focus on community festivals and togetherness, that connects right to SDG 11, sustainable communities. And the whole idea of ethical living and gratitude, that's the spirit of SDG 16 for peace and justice.
So, let's bring it all home. What does this mean for us, right now? Because this isn't just a cool history lesson, right? This is about a mindset, a way of looking at the world that we can actually learn from as we try to build a better future.
When you boil it all down, Shinto really offers us a worldview based on harmony. It's a mindset that's built on gratitude. It's a way to coexist, not just with nature, but with other people and other beliefs. It's all about community and cooperation. And by seeing the divine in everything, it really pushes for a deep, fundamental sense of equality.
And that leaves us with one final thought to chew on. In a world that's desperately searching for sustainability and for peace, what might change if we all adopted just a little piece of this mindset? What could we all learn if we started looking at the world around us, and just as importantly, at each other, and saw something sacred, something divine, reflected right back at us?